Hey guys, NinjaGuyVR here, and today we're doing a review of the Flip on MetaQuest. Now this game is going to be hard to explain, it is a zombie shooter, but you need a specific mindset to appreciate it, and I'll be explaining that throughout my review. So hopefully it'll help you in making a decision if it's a game for you or not, so let's check it out. So the Flip released on April 18, 2024 on the MetaQuest store for the MetaQuest 2, Pro, and 3, and it is available for $18.99 Canadian. And the developers of the game are Future Tech Games, and they previously created an app called Multiverse. And I believe that this app is to create metaverse worlds and interact with people on the socials or something like that. I'm not exactly sure, but it's definitely guided towards the social. But anyways, onto the Flip. So whenever you start the game, you're teleported into this hub. And it's pretty cool because you get to meet any type of person, while you wait, there's always just new people joining in, and then you can just start a mission afterwards, As you will see here, I'm picking up an instrument and having fun with my friend Allison here while we wait for more players, and that's the fun of it, just waiting, and there's actually good music while you wait also, which is kind of nice. The hub also served to, dress up your character with different cosmetics, which you unlock as you gain new ranks in the game. So to gain more ranks, you just have to play more missions, and you level up and you just get more cosmetics. You get a different guy, different colors, different logo on your suit, and little things like that. Weapons don't change, you always get the same weapons. But yeah, this is what the hub is made for. So it has a very big social aspect. So I just want to show you guys, some gameplay of the game. As you can see, it's very straightforward. So you just have hordes of enemies, and you just have to shoot them on and on. The goal of every mission is to destroy 3 nodes. And this reminds me of a game I used to play in the past called From Space, and another game, Rainbow Six Extraction, where that's it. You have to go find these nodes. In this section, you actually have to hit it, and then there's a shield popping up, and you have to just defeat hordes of zombies until the shield goes down, and when it goes down you can just destroy it. And that's the main goal of the game. At the end, when you destroy the 3 nodes, you go to an helicopter. You have to escape and extract. And depending on how many zombies you've beaten and how well you've done, you get a score, and then you can just rank up and get more stuff. So here I was playing with some people that I just met, and these are like hardcore players actually. They're like up to like level 200 or even more, and they must be a lot more now, since the recording has been done a long time ago. But that's the core addicting part of the game, is just meeting people and going on and defeat zombies, talking to them. It was pretty enjoyable, just meeting these people. Especially when you meet people that are adults. I did met one kid once, which was maybe a little bit less enjoyable. He was getting scolded by his parent at some point, and but that's that's what it is when you play social games. But I just want to mention that this part, especially, was something that I just really enjoy playing with professionals. And what's really nice also is that you don't, even if they're really good, they're not like, oh, this noob is gonna like make the game super unfun or something like that. No, the game is very well crafted in a way where I don't interrupt them from fighting. I just help them out. If I die, I die. I can respawn, whatever, and it doesn't affect them. So that's the fun part. You never get bored. You always get some people to play with, which is very nice. So when you go and select a level, there's actually 2 helicopters. The right side is the helicopter that has just the normal missions, just a regular mission, nothing different. But the left side has mods, so modification, which is kind of cool, and that's what keeps the game fresh basically. It's just that there's always different types of challenges that they put you in. And there's some that you can die really quickly, some it's only zombies that runs, and it just makes it really difficult. So yeah, all you have to do is just get in the helicopter. It's going to extract. If there's some people who wants to join you, they'll just come in the helicopter with you, which is nice. Again, just a way to keep the game going. So the game can feel repetitive, right? Because there might be only like just maybe 6 maps, I'd say, or maybe less, but they just keep a way to keep it interesting, especially when you play with people. There's something a lot of people play that says in the VR scene where if it's multiplayer, it's obviously fun. Well, this is this situation. It is definitely a lot more fun when you get to have some friends with you playing. So there are different type of weapons in the game, and right now you'll see me with a assault rifle and an automatic AR and a kind of like a rocket launcher. And what else you have? You have a shotgun, but I don't recommend it because the loading time is just really not good for some reason. You start with a pistol with you know, I think 12 bullets or something like that. You can get another pistol with more bullets, and then you have you know, these two guns here. I highly recommend having, you know, rocket launchers in both hands. They're actually really overpowered, and they're the best weapons in the game. So that's definitely something to consider when you play the game. You know, there's not a lot of enemy variety. I'd say there's about 3. There's just the regular zombies, the one who runs, and then those big guys. And you can actually do more damage if you destroy the like the yellow nodes on their back. It's kind of like their weak point, and they lose a lot more health. You know, I wish that there were more variety for sure. But you know, it just does the job. You know, it's just enough to keep their variety in. So I haven't encountered a lot of issues, but there are a few of them. So sometimes there will be like a slight lag or like a frame skip in the game. Even though I run on Quest 3, it still happens once in a while. My friend Allison was playing on Quest 2, and he had a lot more frame skip than me, you know, but it is normal. It is a lower capacity headset. But still, you know, it was a little bit of an annoyance. I wish it was a little bit more, you know, solid in terms of not having any skip or something like that. The other issue that I had is, you know, when I started the game, before I started the game, I was looking at trailers and I was looking at the skins, and, you know, I saw a skin and I was like, oh man, I want to get that skin, you know, I want to level up and get that one. But when I started looking, you know, at the skins and what I could have, actually, let me show you. So this is how you select the skin on your character. And when I scrolled, I noticed that there are actually some skin that you have to purchase from the get-go. So when the game, you know, released, they did have those extras cosmetic that you had to purchase on top of purchasing the game. And I was sad, you know, that's the one actually, the high, that's the one I wanted. So, you know, I was a little bit disappointed at that, especially since the game just came out. I wish that maybe they could have just given us all of these skins. They were being advertised. And you know, if you would want to buy them all, it would maybe double or triple the price of the game, right? I mean, they do need money, but I don't feel like it's the way to do it, you know. So I hope that maybe eventually they unlock them so I can play that character, or, you know, maybe eventually I'll be purchasing them. Who knows? But I feel like it's not going, you know, at the right direction from the get-go. That's my opinion, of course, but that's how I think about it. So in conclusion, you know, someone might think, oh, you know, another zombie game, but it has enough uniqueness to stand out still. You know, it is more aimed towards casual, I think, casual gaming, because of the social aspect. But it's not a bad thing, to be honest. You know, it's not about all the action. It's about having fun and socializing with people. So that's what I kind of find interesting about the game. You know, it's not a kind of shooter that I've seen before where you have to wait for people to come in and you can just talk to them and just have fun. So that's what I recommend it. I recommend it for people who, you know, you just sit around and you're just wondering what to play, and you just want to socialize or something like that. You just go in this game, wait for people to come in, and it is pretty active. You know, I did find people every time that I played the game. So yeah, just do that and just casually play with other people. You know, it can get dangerous. I mean, there's some action and it can get difficult for sure. So, you know, it's a good mix of both, I find. So that's what I recommend for people, you know, who's interested in the game. It's definitely, you know, not a bad game. You know, that's what I want to say. But guys, hopefully that gives you a good understanding of the game. Thank you very much for watching. And don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't yet. And give me a comments. Tell me if you know, you're interested in doing in playing a social game like this, and if it gives you, you know, if you change your mind on buying the game or not. I'd be very interested. But thank you guys, and have yourself a wonderful rest of the day. Bye.